a few games in the books, Brent. What are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you.
Stop it. Get some help.
The best chance offensively and defensively.
Stupid!
And win games.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham is out there with Captain Clutch. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Ball in at the 3 spot. And it's Carter missing. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Captain Clutch. He had 34 points in the win against Charlotte. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club. And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Captain Clutch, that's good.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here is Carter. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Maxey kicks to Embiid. That's good from 17 feet away. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty.
Nice.
Much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Carter outside. He kicks it to Embiid. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Here's Captain Clutch. He has 5. Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Another 3 for Detroit.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's the pass to Embiid. Over Robinson. They get it back. And the dunk by Embiid.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect.
Sensational.
That rebound possession.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's Carter missing. The Pistons leading. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. It's good from long range.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
1:33 left to play here in the first. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Now Carter. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes in the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Offensive rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here's Strus. Pulls up, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
About 5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Milton with the ball, now guarded by Captain Clutch.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Melton kicks to Embiid. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's denied. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
17. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your 6th.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Grimes in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against the Hornets was superb. He dropped in 34 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Free throw no good for Cunningham.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Detroit. The kick out to Cunningham. Williams passes to Najee. Pistons passing it around. Here's Captain Clutch. Detroit, no good that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pistons foul. Cade Cunningham.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Carter hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Captain Clutch, defended by Carter. Captain Clutch, no good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And they recover it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Captain Clutch has got 20 points.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Tries again. Here's Embiid. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And that'll do it for the first half. Action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. All out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Here's Captain Clutch. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And it's now 23 points for Captain Clutch. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey with it. Now defended by Cunningham. O'Neal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from O'Neal. And Philadelphia making a change here. Bowman's checked in. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Captain Clutch. 23 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
For Detroit, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Carter, the pass to Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. That's 28 points for Captain Clutch.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Carter, the pass to Maxey. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there.
On the left block, Captain Clutch, no good. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Bowman. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 6 assists here tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low ball.
At the line for the Pistons, Williams. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Williams. Now here is Carter. He's got 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one misses. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Captain Clutch. Now Red. Cunningham outside. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end.
The Pistons.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Carter out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Trying his luck from deep. A shot by Bowman, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Captain Clutch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Captain Clutch has got 30 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Carter. Passes it to Bowman. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer. Robinson pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Out left to the wing. Back to Melton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Grimes. Oh, that's blocked. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling...
He comes in for Melton. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Okay, David, thanks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Mitchell Robinson.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offense.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Embiid. Over Robinson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Captain Clutch, defended by Carter. Here's Captain Clutch. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Maxey kicks to Carter. Back to Maxey. To the middle to stop the drought. It's deflected. Carter on the wing. Another shot. Detroit with the rebound. And here they come. Pass to Cunningham. There's Captain Clutch. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Captain Clutch has got 17 points here in the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Detroit?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Captain Clutch, and he uses the glass on the layup. Captain Clutch has got 42 in the game.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Pass to Embiid. Can't hit that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
76ers.
So they foul intentionally. And the Pistons making a change here. Reds checked in. Cunningham passes to Red. There's Captain Clutch. Another three for Detroit.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all...
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. From deep Harden, the 76ers again can't hit it. Now the Pistons with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Sam Merrill. At the line.
And the second of two is good. That brings them within 8. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Merrill. 18 feet out. That shot, no good. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here.
The end of the game.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.